Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So this one is a 2000 Nissan Altima. I am going to show you how to remove this oil pan right here because it is leaking, as you can see. So this job is not a easy job. It can be an easy job. It is you have a hoist and it is really easy to access to. For if you don't have a hoist, you can work on the ground, but it's going to be a little bit different and it's going to be challenging at the same time. If you're not really comfortable tackling this job right here, I prefer you to go to the repair shop so they can do that for you. And if you're not really comfortable, so first you want to do is drain that oil right there. So since this one is fairly new oil, they have new oil in there, I just gonna save this one and probably gonna reuse it. And as you can see right there, the oil is pretty clear, really clear, as you can see right there. Most likely I am gonna reuse this one, reuse the oil and top it off to a proper level. Once I am done with this one, with the oil pan, and as you can see right there, all the RTV, it oozing out the bolt right there, the oil pan bolt. That wise it is leaking, so I believe this one has a gasket along with that RTV. I don't recommend you guys using that, the gasket. Just use the RTV. It will help a lot, and don't combine with the RTV and the gasket, the paper gasket, I mean. By the way, I also have a masterclass that shows you how to maintain your car and prolong your car. The link is down in the description, and I also have some free stuff for you guys to download too. The link is also in the description. Now back to the video. And that is good enough. I think so. Now all you have to do is just put back your oil drain plug back in. Always screw in by hand, you guys. Don't screw it in by the impact or anything. It just ruin your day. Most likely you're gonna cross thread the oil drain bolt right there. Just hand tighten it and quite good. You can use torque wrench too, but I really don't need to. You can prefer the torque wrench. You can use the torque. Most likely it's gonna be right around, I would have guessed right around 20, maybe no, not 20, between 100 and 120 and 200 inch-pound. I really don't know what's the Newton meter for this one, so that one you have to figure it out, and you can go online and online converter, torque converter, type it in on Google, then you're gonna type your number in, for example 500 inch-pound, and it's gonna, you select the Newton meter, it will calculate your from 50 inch-pound to a Newton meter, how many Newton meter that is. So for the United States, we don't use the Newton meter. We use inch-pound and foot per pound. So I know a lot of European guy or Asia, so they use that Newton meter. They use the metric system. And here in the state we don't use a metric system, we use the US system. It's called the AS, no, not AS, SAE measuring system. And make sure you clean everything off the oil pan, including the leaking oil and all the debris around the oil pan. You can clean with that with a brake cleaner if you prefer. I usually clean that thing with the brake cleaner, it's much better. And I believe this one is a 10mm socket, deep socket. So just in case you guys want to know what size socket that is, it can be 10mm or can be 12. So I think this one's a 10mm socket right here, the side, and one little corner right there, and it's kind of really tricky to get at that bolt right there. And the thing you're gonna need is the swivel socket. It will work perfect, as you can see in a moment right here. And that is my swivel socket right there. Work like charms, because that corner is kind of odd. It's you don't have a lot of room, so you need a swivel to get around it. And making sure you get everything, all the bolts loosened and removed. So what I did is I think I left one bolt, yeah, 1 or 2 bolts around that oil pan, just in case that thing dropped down and smash on the floor and you get a big mess, and maybe likely you're gonna have a dent oil pan. So just make sure you left 1 bolt or 2 bolts right there, as you can see on that left top screen corner right there. And the tricky part is to get this oil pan out. Sometimes they just stuck right there. And there you go. So use a pry bar and hopefully get the oil pan out that easily. And as you can see on that thing right there, that oil pan gasket, it has a paper gasket right there. It's really annoying. The paper gasket is not working well, so I highly recommend you guys just use the RTV. It also depends on your manufacturer or what the service manual prefer. So for the Nissan, most Nissan I know they prefer RTV, and some aftermarket repair manual they do recommend some kind of a paper gasket or a plastic. So I just don't trust them, because I have failure rate is really often, because when you use the paper or plastic gasket, it's gonna cause a lot of leaks. So guys, that is it, and this is the only part 1 of 2 for removing and installing the oil pan on a 2000 Nissan Altima. Alright guys, so I will see you next part. Alright, so if you like the video, please like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. So Luke is out, and I will see you next time.